Good evening. I am Brenda Banks. Tonight, on the other side of the story, we are going to look at an event that has touched the hearts of many. Our story takes place at a small Midwestern college, yet its sphere of influence reaches much farther. At the core are students, dedicated to their dreams and the obstacles they must overcome to achieve them. Our reporter, Catherine Gray, has the true story of triumph and determination at Wheaton College.
Wheaton College, a small liberal arts institution 30 miles outside of Chicago. This peaceful setting is home to some of the nation's brightest students who enjoy a wide range of activities to balance out their heavy academic loads. One event that draws large crowds each year is the college's Class Film Festival. This provides a night of fun and entertainment in which each class is invited to create and present a film. For one class, however, this night is the most dreaded of the year. For unknown reasons, the junior class has always produced a bad film. Theories and explanations abound, but no one knows for sure. This is where our story begins, the story of the junior class curse.
The thing about the class films is that they've always tended to mimic the culture of the times. For instance, in the 1920s, they had Charlie Chaplin, black and white, silent pictures, and of course, Wheaton jokes. In the 1950s, there was blue jeans and t-shirts and grease and musicals and Wheaton jokes.
Man, you sure took it to President Armerding at Forum Chapel this morning.
Maybe that's because I'm a rebel with a cause.
Hey, what are you doing? That's a cigarette. Those things are against the pledge. Who do you think you are, James Dean?
You're gonna wish you hadn't done that. It's rumble.
In the 1970s, disco and afros and leather and Wheaton jokes. In the 1980s, poofy hair, blue jean jackets, Reaganomics, and Wheaton jokes.
Not enough time. Let's see if you commies can do 90.
Nie rozdzieć, on uchodził!
Gorbaczowicz, a jestem bliski?
If it's a hit movie in the theaters, you're going to see it as a parody in the Wheaton class films, but with the addition of Wheaton jokes and Chaplin killing. The curse actually started in 1964. Ironically, its first victim was one of the best filmmakers ever to work on Wheaton College Class films. Dr. Kenneth Chase, who now resides in the communications department of Wheaton College, the year before had created an incredible film. You may have heard of it. It's gone on to some critical acclaim and international success. A little film called the Jesus film. This film swept the awards the year it came out. As you might expect, anticipation was high for young Chase for the next year. Film day came and the movie was horrible. As it turns out, Dr. Chase's film suffered from uncontrollable problems. Film footage was missing. Equipment was broken. Every year since then, each junior class has suffered from the same problems. The junior class film always looks like a home video with a nonsensical plot. This collectively is what we know as the junior class film curse.
And we don't know what happened, actually. All I know is that I was left with very little usable footage and really had to cobble together a very, well, it was a poor effort. It was the least I could do. And, well, of course it was devastating at the time, but you know, you have to learn to accept things that occur, and that was simply out of my control, and so I've tried to learn to live with it and deal with it and move on.
Do you have any idea what might have caused the curse?
You know, I don't, but I'd sure like to know.
We caught up with the junior class to see how they're faring with the current project and the curse looming overhead.
Yes.
Tell me, what made you want to sign on with such a great commitment as the film project?
Oh gosh, well I love watching movies,
yeah.
you know. I mean, whether it's in the theater or on video, on DVD,
TV,
kind of the
TV
new thing. Oh, right, on TV.
Mm-hmm. And so we thought, we've watched movies, we've seen, you know, movies.
It's just,
why not make one?
It's a baby step. How hard can it be, you know?
Exactly.
You've never worked on a film project yet then?
Well, I am a communications major.
Right,
so
and I was actually the key grip.
was that experience?
The key grip on last year's
Were you
class
key grip?
film. I got coffee. Assistant key grip.
Assistant key grip.
Is what it said in the credits, but you look at that how you want to look at it, you know.
This film, how's it going so far?
We are hitting our share of, you know, speed bumps or even, you know,
giant
closed
potholes,
roads.
cliffs, you know.
No U-turns.
You're taking a sharp right.
You know, we started out with a script problems. We didn't even have a script really when we started shooting. And now I think we're kind of having a few problems with the cast. Need to hammer that out a bit more.
No, the cast is set. That's
well,
probably
it's
the one thing
I mean,
that
we kind of penciled the cast in there.
Well, right.
So we can kind of
it's
still
penciled in
pull.
like you might say the 10 Commandments are in pencil in that same sense.
I think
it's set.
I think we have a little bit more to deal with.
Can you excuse me just a second?
Sure, no problem.
Oh, she's a great producer. She's great, I think, with the actors.
Really?
Well, I mean, she's good at seeing acting. Like, we'll watch a movie and she'll point to the actors, like, there's good acting, or there's not so good acting. You know, I mean, she'll turn to me and say that in the theater. She can be helpful, you know. I mean, it's kind of like I've got this creativity, and she's there to say, you know, kind of limit that in a way, which we don't like too much. I think of things, you know, the brilliance, and then not as brilliant. But again, remember, it is her first movie.
We can only get 4 bison for, you know,
total
the bison slash
is
hockey games. You know,
I need
the
40.
Script requires, but we're going to need either.
So if I need 40 and we have 4, that's like a difference of the 0. Well, obviously it's more than that. Lots of bison that I'm not getting.
My point is,
are we on the phone with somebody? I want more people on the phone. I want everyone who's not on the phone to be on the phone.
Getting more bison. His entire job is to get a bison. That's
and yet, well then maybe we need 0 times that many people to get more bison, so we can have 0 times more bison, the 40 bison idea.
You're right. No, you're right. No, they're doing the best they can.
Well, we're not in Wyoming though.
I know we need it.
In Wyoming, if that's where the bison are, shouldn't they want to leave once in a while?